guys, welcome to another episode of Life Lessons with Kaycee. Today, I'm bringing you lessons from the book Peaceful on Purpose. It is not going to be a typical book review. I'm just going to be sharing lessons I learned from the book in my own words. This book mainly talks about deciding to be at peace no matter what comes against you. Most times in life, things don't work the way we planned, and we meet with disappointment, we meet with discouragement. And at times like this, instead of losing your peace, instead of becoming upset, instead of becoming discouraged, Joel Osteen encourages us to make that decision that we are not going to lose our peace, to make that decision that we are going to stay peaceful. How are we going to achieve this? This book shares a lot. One thing about books is that there's always something new to get from a book. I have a book I wrote called How to Enjoy Peace. So I have thought deeply on the topic of peace. I've realized that peace is actually the most important thing in life. In the world today, there's a lot of unrest, pandemic, kidnapping, a lot of things are happening in the world today. But we can actually decide to still maintain our peace despite everything that is happening around us. We have dreams, we have things that we desire. Sometimes we don't see those things happening the way we planned it. But having an understanding that how we behave at those moments that we're supposed to become upset, discouraged, and disappointed, our attitude at those moments when we are supposed to become upset is going to go a long way to determine whether we are going to achieve our dreams or not. I just want to share 3 things from this book. Why I'm sharing just 3 is because one, it's very easy to remember 3 things. Then secondly, I want you to read this book. So I can't share everything. I want you to read this book so that you can get the other thing. So I'm going to share only 3. How we're going to continue being at peace no matter what is happening. How we're going to continue being at peace no matter what comes against us. Number 1 is getting in agreement with God and declaring that all is well. All is well. When peace like a river attended my way, when sorrows like sea feel a drum, and I start me to say, it is well with my soul. Okay, so getting in agreement with God and declaring that all is well is one way to be at peace when things are not going our way. When it's as if you're not seeing result for the things you worked for. When it's as if things are not going well for you. One way to continue being at peace is to get in agreement with God's word and declare that it is well. Now, when you're declaring that it is well, you are prophesying into your future. You are speaking faith into your destiny. You are using your word to change the situation. You are saying that God is still in control. And you are taking away the enemy's power. When you're saying that it is well, you're actually saying that I still trust God. We have the power to declare things into existence. So as you're declaring it is well by faith, you're going to keep saying it until it becomes well in reality. So you're declaring peace into your life, into your future, and you're handing things over to God. When you trust God, you cast all your cares on Him. You hand over your anxieties to Him. And there's this peace of mind that comes when you lift the burden off yourself and hand it over to God. So, getting in agreement with God's word and declaring that all is well is one way we can be at peace against all. Then the second way is to remember that you can't control what others do, but you can control what you do. You can't control what others do. You can't say that you want to be at peace, but people are not letting you. You can't say that you desire peace, but because people around you are not letting you, that is why you don't have peace. No. You have to decide in advance. You have to decide in advance that you are going to be at peace no matter what you meet, no matter what you get from people around you. You're going to decide that you're not going to give up your power because your peace is your power. Your peace is your power. And anybody who can take away your peace has control over you. Anybody who can take away your peace has control over you. So deciding that you're not going to let them control you in advance. You're going to decide in advance that you're never going to give your power away or let someone else control you. When you are at peace, you are in a position of power. Take away the enemy's power by remaining at peace. The enemy wants to take your power by taking your peace. When you remain at peace, you take away the enemy's power. You regain control. You are in charge when you are at peace. Finally, the third thing I want to share with us from this book is that you have to choose your battles wisely. We all know that. But I got a new understanding in that area. Joel Osteen said something. He said that if you keep fighting the battle that doesn't matter, you won't be able to fight the ones that matter. If you keep fighting the battles that doesn't matter, you won't be able to fight the ones that matter. For instance, when David went to give his siblings food, he heard Goliath boasting and all, and he went to ask them that what will be given to the person who kills Goliath. His brother now started attacking him. He was like, "What are you even doing here? Won't you go and mind the sheep that is left in your care?" David ignored him. If David had not ignored him, if David had gone into battle with his brother, he wouldn't have been able to fight Goliath. So we have to learn to ignore. We have to learn the art of ignoring so we can be able to choose our battles wisely. Get yourself a copy of this book, but don't just buy this book. I'm going to show you how you're going to buy it. Thank you for listening. God bless you. I'm going to be bringing you this every week. So remember to follow Kaycee_Bliss on Instagram, on Facebook, and subscribe to Kaycee Bliss on YouTube. Thank you.